Ah. Rail unto the stars. Hey, Bathwater. Last time, we totally beat that, god body, but, you know, the guy just didn't die, so we put our immortal up against that immortal, and I think he was about to fire a giant sword at the city, so we're dealing with that. Probably shouldn't let that hit, you know?
It's still early. Where to now?
If I just walk towards it, will that... Yep, that triggered it.
Back.
Best I check that first. Yeah, so good news, bad news. Okay, Danny Boy still isn't voiced. Alright. Are you okay? Are you injured? Things didn't sound good in Finon's message.
Aglaya! Wait, where's Treeby?
She began making the necessary preparations the moment we got your message.
Oh, good.
The city's citizens are enjoying themselves like it's any other day. Do you not see this as a crisis?
Arkema would be in constant turmoil if we were to raise the alert each time danger befell us.
This is frequent?
Silently eliminating threats and sparing them from living under the shadow of fear? That is the duty of the Chrysos heirs.
If you say so.
I don't see things that way, but now's not the time for arguments.
Hey. Okay.
The Blade of Fury has its aim trained on Kefali's heart. We need to stop the Mad Titan or the entirety of the Holy City could be reduced to ash.
And we're standing in the city.
But Nikedor has crafted an indestructible body for himself. One that can't be entirely destroyed.
What was that?
Mighty is buying us time.
Okay.
We need to cherish every second he's fought for.
You're willing yourself to stay calm, Finan. That's commendable progress. Castrum Kremnos has
I'm
been
not.
shrouded in
I'm
fog
quite
far too long,
perturbed.
leaving us unable to discover the mystery behind Nikedor's undying body. We can only
Dang.
hope to learn the truth from one Titan.
You mean...
Lord Finon, I will join you in the audience with Orynyx. Let's hope they can restore the visions of the past and reveal the truth behind Nikedor's defiance of death.
You have no clue either, Miss Casterus?
You'd think someone with death powers would understand how someone's cheating it, but I guess she's also never seen him.
Strife and death used to be inseparable. Nikedor valued honor in their glory days, so they would never have betrayed their allies back then.
Huh?
But their pact was broken when Nikedor descended into madness.
Went fucking
What
crazy.
we know so far. In the pursuit of an immortal body, Nikedor betrayed death.
Yeah, that's kind of what you have to do to be immortal. You gotta say, death, go fuck yourself.
There's one other thing. We found a slate in Kremnos that mentioned an infiltration.
Don't worry about that. Treeby and I will do our best to protect the people of our holy city. Focus on getting to Orynyx and using whatever means possible to learn the Mad Titan's secrets. Treeby is waiting for you outside the city. Go with her to the Abyss. I will pray to Kefali that you will find success.
Okay. You say so. Just quick. Check-in event. Yeah, I'm doing that. Get to this after I catch up with the story, I believe. That'll be something else to do.
you folks going to do next?
Interesting. In Genshin, you would jump off and just glide down this, but here you need an elevator. I know that makes level design way, way easier on the devs. It's like, you don't have to think about all the movement stuff they can do if they can't do movement stuff. And honestly, this just isn't the kind of game that needs movement stuff. A seemingly intricate construct that flows with music on its own. Could musicians be hiding behind the wall and taking turns to play it? The baseballer hero who has traversed stars would naturally not entertain such juvenile conjecture. You've got it, it's a liar fairy. Your experience lends weight to your deduction. That actually left me speechless. Yes, dinosaur cow, continue your trek. None shall stand before you.
There seems to be a new show in the back.
Go around the other way. But first, treasure is mine. Oop, treasure. Hang on a second. Aha! Here to eat dirt? Why not try a bit of butterfly? Mud tastes bitter, but I am sweet. Eating sweet things is good for your health. I found eating sweet things to be very detrimental to my health in the long run. You start getting fat.
Is that all?
I see a spear. And where was it chucked from? You get back here, you little bastard. Don't you run from me. Got it. The treasure is mine. Hey, what's up, Tribby?
Treeby, we're ready to set off.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the abyss this time.
Are you sure? It's always been Trienne doing this.
The 2 trips to and from Castrum Kremnos have completely drained Trienne. We'll need some time
Can't
to
do that
recover.
eternally. Need some recharge time, huh?
We can handle this, Snowy. This is as much for Dee as it is for everyone else.
High Priest Treeby, do you have any suggestions on how we can get Orynyx to respond to us later?
Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass, but Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or interact with humans.
I feel like I keep needing to point out that 2 of you are they just saying mortals? Like, are they using a different word that doesn't necessarily mean human, it just means non-god?
I suppose. We'll have to rely on ourselves then.
Is if it's solely just humans, I think Danny Boy's got us an in. Oh, they let you use your power?
It's one thing to use their powers and another to be aligned with us in war. If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort to a fight.
Ornyx isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things won't reach that point.
I don't know why they decided to highlight the us here, because let's hope is already a normal thing to say.
Time is of the essence, everyone. We should get going.
Kirby opened the Sentry Gate and sent all of you to the Abyss of Fate.
This is it! The Sentry Gate can only take you this far. Although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger around it. Approaching with Yanis's power recklessly could be extremely risky.
Yeah, I could see that being a problem.
We understand. Thank you.
Approaching a god with another god's
We
power.
have to go back to Akuma to help.
It might
with
look like an
Laya.
attack of some
Snowy and
kind.
Cass, we trust that you know how to summon us when you're done. Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of a Yanis priest. Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be able to walk through unimpeded. Take care, alright? May Kefali light your path forward.
You're showing that to me, Chekhov's gun? Hey, Lantius. I've played these games before! We're on our own now.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mighty's fate, but also that of every single resident in Akuma. The Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Ornyx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Ornyx.
Wish you were a
and
voice
convince
actor.
them to help
You
us in
can
our
be.
battle.
All you have to do is say weird shit in a voice you're not used to. And then eventually you'll be used to it. But of course, there's all sorts of different voices. And maybe you can't pick one right off the top of your head. A highly known one? Oh, I can't help you with that. You're fucked.
May everything go well for us.
Doing weird voices is your specialty? I don't believe you. I haven't heard you make a weird voice
It
even
is.
once.
The world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
Aha! Hey, I have ever heard you? No. Whoa. Loading a new area. Are these the ruins we saw when we first arrived? They look somewhat different. Thank you for answering my question. What was that?
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I believe it was Ornyx.
Are we supposed to be able to understand them?
I have to listen closely to what they are saying.
Oh, are you sure, Lantius? If so, I don't know if we could talk to Ornyx after all. Fuck you mean it was an inside job?
Devious
That doesn't
and
even make any
impulsive
sense.
Humans. Are you here to
I think I'm
disturb
hearing
my
something
peace
different from what
again,
you're hearing, Casterus.
just as disaster approaches?
How do you understand without
Miss
subtitles?
Casterus can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
Cease your efforts, and let yourself be swallowed by the confusion of time and space.
Confusion? What's there to be confused about? They're the same thing. Time and space
Ornyx
are one
is turning
thing.
us away. It seems like we've hit an obstacle on the very first step.
Could the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins as a barrier to hinder us?
I know, it's your god.
We'll overcome any obstacle, no matter what they throw at us. Treeby gave us a demonstration when we had to pass through here the last time. It's up to us to recreate these miracles.
I say all that in one breath in 2 seconds? Say... You know, the ancient language was a lot more succinct.
Curse you, mortals. Curse your pride and your merciless ways.
Actually, this... I knew it. This is mine. See you later. You'll never catch me. This one sound is a... So how'd you enjoy my magnum opus? Pillar here. Why hasn't it been impacted by the miracle? Why can't it be fixed up? Pulling my leg, aren't you, you two-faced thief? Thank you, engineer bug.
Looks
Magnum opus. Jesus. You not know what those words mean? Lift the curtain of memory and once again stir the ripples of past reverie. Interact with Tome of Miracles to allow the Trailblazer to traverse between 2 different space-times. Between 2 different space-times, objects such as roads, obstacles, mechanisms, and treasures may appear differently. Made road differences and key targets are presented in the current space-time as golden memory dusts, which can be observed to predict their appearance in the other space-time. You know the meaning? Basically, you're... what would be, a large and important work of art, like your most important one, would be your magnum opus. I was joking that that breath there was all my writings at once, because the Titans can do it, I'm cooler than them.
Ornyx is saying something again.
I'm not sure what this time, I wasn't listening.
Who are you to command me? Does your inhumanity know no end?
Wait, which are you pissed about? Us being inhumane or too human?
Are we
Those are mutually
actually
exclusive things.
forcing the Titans to do our bidding with these miracles? We can't afford to stop and think about that right now. Let's press on.
We can't think about possible slavery right this second. We gotta go get more slaves.
All right, I'll call your bet. Going all in. Tabs on me. Take your positions.
You sad? Why you sad?
No dirty tricks, all right.
Recalibrating. Initiate cleanup. Executing attack.
Like Firefly, I will fight for myself. Until everything.
Someone said you're not important? That's incredible. I've never heard of someone who wasn't important before.
That's all you've got. Let's kick things off with you.
I don't think that's ever happened. Good job, Lantius. You've accomplished the unaccomplishable.
Watch your head.
I'm being slightly facetious, but
I will claim.
The dice
I wouldn't let
have
that
been
kind of
cast.
talk get to you, is the best I can kind of recommend.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Your worth is something you kind of have to ascribe to yourself.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Huh. Stay in step. Better hedge your bet. Can't lose this one. Take your position. It's my turn.
Got his ass.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
In the past, this was gross. But then I fixed it in the past. As a so-called black tide, it was so strong that I almost drowned. Felt chilled all over, so nauseous. I never want to have to experience that again. Or someone's stream said, I don't matter for simply talking to the streamer. Voice sounded dry and made you want to cough. Bonjour, hey Vintage.
We need a strategy.
Yeah, we do. Here's mine. Planet drop.
Activate.
But in Spanish? I don't know Spanish. No response from reinforcements. Why not?
No dirty tricks, alright. All in.
Sounds like, it just sounds like someone who's not very good at working a crowd.
High rewards.
And that's coming from me, who has no crowd to work with.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Let's improvise.
Executing attack.
Like fireflies to a flame.
Why does one even stream at that point? I mean,
Until every
yeah,
burns to ash.
I mean, you can stream for whatever reason you want to stream for.
Live to fight. Fight you live.
So, let's kick things off with you.
Yeah, I mean, at that point,
A good brew.
people can stream for whatever reason they want, but at the same time, people can not watch for whatever reason they want.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Those two metrics are equal. People can choose not to watch me because I'm a guy, and I won't lie, more than once someone has come in, oh, you're a guy, and then I never see them chat again or show up in the stream again.
No dirty tricks.
I think that happens to VTubers pretty frequently.
All in.
I shall set the seas ablaze.
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
I also go for the mermaid tag, probably. I mean, am I not that? I know mermaid is... If I put in merfolk, no one... It's... I think that's like barely even a tag that exists, is the problem.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Fire live to fight.
Fight to live. Almost got him. Rise from the grave? No. Gamblers all should have a 50% chance to not hit? No. Instead, you see these, this number here? It gives him a random number between 1 and 7 and adds that to his stack here. And when this is at or above 7, he does that extra attack where he drops coins. It does still have a gambling aspect.
Take your positions.
And on top of that, he's also a crit-based character in a lot of weird ways.
Let's improvise.
So there's still plenty of RNG to him.
man.
It's just
Step
that
up,
he's
let's
also busted his shit on top of all of his RNG. Ah. Not hitting the ult would sound more funny? Yeah, but then he wouldn't be very good.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
Scholar's Tweed Jacket. Crit rate. Skill and ultimate damage. Yeah. I think the Scholar set is the new erudition kind of thing. You don't even look at tags most of the times. You go through categories, Vintage. Yeah. I don't browse Twitch too much. Just because I'm... Okay. My thing... It's not that I don't, like... watch other streams. It's that I usually watch streams of people I know, and that's about it. You go for the game you want to see? That's fair. I think that's what most people do. Hell, that's even... I mean, that's what I usually... that's usually how I get viewers, is people looking for a specific game. And generally, if they're looking for a specific game, they're actually not looking for a VTuber playing it a lot of the time. Okay. Ah. There we go. Haha. You came in on Daggerfall? Yep. And then you just stayed around because I guess you liked me. Yeah, this weird quantum set of lowering the user's speed to up their crit rate, which is interesting in theory, but speed is such an important stat that I don't know. Now remember when you came to the stream? I'm pretty sure it was an Epic 7 stream. I don't know how you found it. I'm pretty sure it was Epic 7 because you also play it. Could be. It won't open.
This gate only opens in the right time dimension.
In Amphorius, some doors can only be opened in a specific space-time. Sun-marked doors can only be opened during the day, and moon-marked doors can only be opened at the Evernight. Yellow light patterns on the door mean the door can be opened in the current space-time. White light patterns on the door mean it cannot be opened.
There! Those miracle orbs are instruments often used by time priests. They could prove handy.
Oh, now I can use it, because you told me. You should have done that for the other miracle orb I had to deal with. Light from the miracle orb will invert the illuminated area into the other time space. Switch button in the bottom right to turn on or off the orb's light. Use quit button to exit control interface of the orb.
Look! An inverse time dimension is reflected by those orbs.
Mermaid tag may be a bit more 18 plus than what I'd be doing.
Let's summon another miracle. Perhaps this time we'll make it through.
Actually did used to have my streams all marked as mature just because I swore like a sailor. But then I, like, just got more creative with my word usage and just stopped swearing as much, so I took that off. You search the game and always go to the lowest watcher. No matter which time space you're currently in, the orb's light will continuously reveal the other time space.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
I just... update to this.
Looks good.
Nah, it just lets you turn it off and on. You can't change where it's aiming. Oh, cool. It actually gets a little bit... Like, it's a full cone. That's cool. Something is said about the game you stream too. Daggerfall is a bit more niche than, say, HSR. Yeah, and yet, for some reason, I've gotten way more people come in for my due to Daggerfall streams than from Honkai Star Rail streams. So you tell me what that means.
That's just right. Let the show begin.
I suppose it being more niche also means that the community's more likely to find me. Whereas, if you watch a lot of HSR content, you probably already have someone you like to watch do it. But if you're looking for Daggerfall content, I am the bottom of the barrel to scrape for.
This is more than a battle. I shall set the seas ablaze! Recalibrate!
Ow.
It's my turn.
I will live to fight!
Less people to stream. There's like 2 people streaming Daggerfall, probably hundreds on HSR. Yeah.
Reach the end of the story.
Epic 7 is apparently kind of in the sweet spot of that, where it has not a lot of people streaming it, but the people who do stream it have a lot of viewers, which actually makes it kind of an ideal streaming game in a lot of ways, which is why I picked it up initially. See, people say if they had superpowers, they would want time stop and all that. Why don't people choose reality bending or imagination creation? They'd be so much better. I think for a lot of those, it's like... You don't want to automatically pick the exact best possible power, because then you're kind of an asshole. Because, like, yeah, that's... It's kind of like defeating the creative side of the game. It's like, if your ability was reality bending, that's like 1,000 different powers at once. If it's imagination creation, again, that's like thousands of different powers at the same time. It feels cheap. You're kind of cheating the thing by saying that. If it's like... The most I feel like you can get away with when you say that kind of thing is like... shape-shifting. It's like, well, I can just take on whatever shape I want. It's like, yeah, that's one of the more basic superpowers, but if you're imaginative with it, then you can make it really, really strong. Hate the game, not the player? That's actually... I guess so. Ornyx's statue. I call on the dark night of the very first age and pray that it brings the most timeless light. Ornyx's statue stands quietly. Tears stream down my face, and it was I who have forgotten. The stars have vanished, and the night sky no longer shines. Now your fault for being smart. Well, it feels kind of like cheating to say... It's like if you were on the playground and you were the kid who said, I have all of your powers, then the other kids just wouldn't want to play with you anymore. And we're still using that brain when we answer that kind of question. And at some level, it's also not very interesting to have an ability that powerful. Purify? I prefer to sanctify. Okay, goddamned candy wrapper. I think if I do this... Yes. I am a genius. The treasure is mine, and this butterfly is mine. Where is it? Not butterfly, beetle. Hatch. Riddlebug. It is said that this painting depicts the process of carefully passing knowledge onto Circes. I believe it. And a scroll this size contains such wisdom. It's artistic representation. Reason kryptonite exists is because Superman was too strong. It's not fun to see someone who will win every fight. Yeah, but then they started doing weird shit with kryptonite, like... And they gave Superman other weaknesses as well. Yeah, if you had those powers, you could make it so you're the only one who has powers. And again, that feels like cheating. Kryptonite was to limit Superman early on. Nowadays, it's an excuse to not let him have powers for brief periods. Going for a good century now? It's gotten to the point where kryptonite is kind of the boring answer as well.
The distorted
we're out.
time and space is likely a reflection of Orynyx's own twisted struggles.
This gate looks just as magnificent up close.
The Gate of Infinity. It represents the divine power of Janus. According to legend, Janus is the eldest of the 3 Titans of Fate. They created the space of Amphorius. But the Titan has long fallen and surrendered their core flame. Treeby is the demigod that inherited their divinity.
You care less what DC be doing? Yeah, like... I know this is like sacrilege to a lot of fans. I don't even want to watch the Harley Quinn show. Because it's another Batman deconstruction. And I feel like I've seen enough of those. And I know it doesn't start as that, but it very quickly becomes that. And it's like, I don't care. I don't want to hear... Superman first came out April 18th, 1938. Well, we're still 13 years out of 100-year anniversary of Superman. No, it's like, no, I don't want to hear about how you think Batman doesn't give to charity. I've heard enough morons on the internet say that stupid shit already. How did Tribby defeat a Titan?
Brute force isn't the only option. Some Titans can also be vanquished other ways. But that doesn't mean Treby isn't powerful enough. She's one of Amphorius' most revered heroes. Let's go. With Treby's token, we should be able to go straight into the Temple of the Three Fates.
It's like, yes, I too am sick of the version of Batman who embarrasses people way stronger than him because of plot bullshit. And this Batman can never lose mentality a lot of people have isn't fun. But going the exact opposite way and making him incompetent and or stupid is defeating the purpose of Batman in probably the exact opposite way, but still doing it.
Rhythm get messed up?
Just because you're wrong in a different way doesn't mean you're not still wrong.
Initiate cleanup. Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet.
Batman is a dude who's insanely rich, good MMA trading, dead parents, and good and cool toys. Parents. His parents are dead, he's super rich, and he's trained to peak human physicality in a lot of areas.
Dreams do come true.
It's like, okay, seeing him quote-unquote defeat Darkseid by bluffing him into thinking he would actually wipe out his entire planet if he doesn't do what he says. Yeah, that's a Batman thing. Him building a, like, an Iron Man suit to fight Darkseid, less a Batman thing. That Iron Man suit barely holding on for a few panels I mean, again, really not a Batman thing. That is full brute force trying to fight something.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
I don't know. There's multiple ways to miss the point, and I feel like every time Batman's written, they've found a new way to miss the point.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Them saying Iron Man is too good. Never into DC and Marvel. I like Marvel a lot better usually. I can point to more Marvel heroes that I would call myself a big fan of than DC heroes.
Joining the battle. So, let's kick things off with you.
Like,
Alright, I'll call your bet.
after Disney, you're like, eh. Oh, no. I don't mean the MCU. That's...
Rhythm get messed up? The mood is
It's
set
not
just
what I'm
right.
referring to.
Let the show begin.
The early MCU was really good. In fact, early to mid MCU was all really good. And Captain Marvel was shit. And yeah, Thor 2 wasn't good either. I will defend the first Thor movie. I won't defend the second one.
Can't lose this one.
Every victory is hard won. Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
We don't know what we're doing now is the problem. I don't think they know what they're doing now. Like, they had a plan, but the plan seemed to fall apart instantly. Was I not supposed to go this way? Maybe... Or was I supposed to go? You guys know what happened to SpongeBob? I know the later seasons sucked for one reason or another, and now they're doing a Patrick spin-off show. It's like... Have they ever heard of Joey? Like, come on. Thanos, that was the end of it. And then that wasn't the end of it. And in fact, we're gonna retroactively make it worse. And also, Thanosing Thanos wasn't that good either, because... They lost the spirit, yeah. There's certain parts of, Endgame that aren't good, like... I do not appreciate that ending for Cap's character, because it's kind of going against everything he was building up. Same thing with Fairly Odd Parents, yep. So, Dizzy, have you tried that move on yourself before? I always toy with the idea when my holiday's about to end. Try it on yourself, you realize just how inhumane it is. Difficult to describe this feeling. Like a pair of gloves that's been washed and turned inside out. Mine feels like it's been completely flipped around. The more I try to rush forwards, the more I end up going backwards. I want to swear at you, but all my dirty words feel like they're rushing into my stomach instead. Sounds like you're getting a good meal finally? You are heartless and cruel. Such abuse of power is truly revolting. Right here, before the Gate of Infinity, I'll teach you a proper lesson. I'll show Oryx what happens if they play these games. You're welcome to try.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Played these what?
Maybe I'll take it all. Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Basic attack.
Catch up. Watch your head.
Joining the battle.
Like fire Firefly, I will fight for myself. Until everything
Burns to ashes. Winding time gotta be a cool power.
Nice, like
Yeah.
good brew, my friends.
And if you want to know what a cool power is, just go through the stands in JoJo's. You'll find something, I'm sure.
live to fight. Fight to live.
That's all you.
Reach the end of the story.
That's not fair. Ornix must have been helping you from the shadows. Don't be too pleased with yourself. Fight me somewhere else and you'll see. I did. Where is the warm sun? Where is soft death? Where is my love awaiting? Where are the heroes from the epics? Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's a streetwise Hercules to best all the odds? Bleh, sorry. You have a cold, now the stores are back open, your stepmom's out getting things, hopefully she remembers your saltines. Saltines for a cold. No truer remedy sometimes. Master, when will you make your return and bring life to the earth? That's crazy. You are still ruling this beautiful world when you're leading the happy people of that generation. Think you gave a guy a midlife crisis or made him rethink stuff? What'd you do, Lantius? The majestic divinity of legends past. Look at what you have become. I forgot to actually claim this. The holy city that was worshipped is lamenting. Only a glimmer of fire was left for people to contemplate. There were tears, destiny would grieve for its desolation. Hi. Hello, ghost. I assume that's the part you want read. Firefly, Linksha, and Arlan. Well, you're in at least partially good company. I got my Firefly, I got my girl. I like Harmony Trailblazer over Linksha. I just do. And Gallagher for them heals, and Aventurine is still busted as hell. Though I would be willing... I think when I play, like, Divergent Universe, I usually swap him out for Boot Hill. And I'll probably move Aventurine onto a different team. Linksha and Gallagher do the same thing and you run them both? Yeah, that was another thing. Linksha feels like she does Gallagher and Harmony Trailblazer's jobs at the same time. And I wanted to... who's currently on the warp? Is the Herda. I want to get the new Trailblazer, see how he gels before I even think about her. Linksha, I could very much be persuaded to pick up. Linksha is enhanced break damage, Gallagher can't? No, but Harmony Trailblazer can. Is what I was getting at. Like, I would definitely want to pick up Jade if the new Trailblazer's good for a, follow-up attack team. I literally am just gonna go in blind to figure out what the new Trailblazer does. Firefly is E2.
Looks good.
How's mine look? Jesus. E0 on mine. I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to get extra Eidolons. Eidolon 1 would be quite useful, though. And 2 is, also really strong. Wow. E2, S1 to be precise, so you can run or triple support. I think that's called hyper carry. If it's 3 supports, 1 damage, I think that's called hyper carry. Now, it's not the same type of hyper carry, I'll admit, as the Bronya Sela combo. Especially if you throw Ting Yun on there, too. What is that doing?
Please pardon me. Words this vile should not be relayed.
What, you say the N-word?
It's not going to be easy getting Ornyx's help.
And 4 nymphs so far. Good for me. Puzzle. The puzzle will be mine. Let's go, girl. Team is Fugue, Ron May, and Harmony MC.
Alright, I'll call your bet.
Aventurine is just so busted that I can't find a reason to stop using him. And Aventurine plus Gallagher. Gallagher is unquestionably my most effective healer. Because he doesn't have to use up his turn to give people heals.
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself.
You've yet to try the new MC going in blind together? Yeah, it works.
I shall set the seas ablaze.
That's all you've got?
Found a baby pack of saltines.
Watch your head.
Firefly, time live to fight.
Fight to live.
Better I can't lose this one.
I shall
Set the seas ablaze. I will say, Aventurine is not good for a hyper carry team. For like Firefly especially, for a character who takes a bunch of extra turns because his shields are turn-based. And he really wants to slow things down while hyper carries want to speed things up. So there's a little bit of anti-synergy on this team, I'll admit. But it works for me most of the time. Aventurine depends on the DPS? Yeah. This works well. Wait, no, here's the thing. In story mode, so many enemies use AoEs
Every victory is hard won.
that Aventurine is just always shielding the party, and then Gallagher can pick up the little bit of health damage they end up breaking through. Ooh, goat puzzle. Hypercarry Feixiao is perfect for Aventurine. Aventurine also works quite well on... No, I didn't think this through at all. No, that doesn't work. Oh, I see what I can do. No, I can't actually. Have his LC or using the Topaz Preservation LC. I'm running with Acheron. Oh, you can do that. Okay, that was wasting me a space. There we go.
Looks good.
And there's a chest and a spear over here. Give me that. Dang it. Going back up there. I'll get you. Oh, thanks for following, Ghost. Ooh, we had a follower goal, 130! Huzzah! I didn't know that was gonna play. I forgot I set that up. Where are you going now? Oh, you going down there. Oops. Yeah, I suppose a small introduction. I am Fish. I play HSR whenever there's an update. If I'm not playing HSR, I'm usually playing Epic 7. If that's not too interesting to you, just watch for when I'm playing this. Watch whenever there's a new update. I'll pick this up instead. Yeah, I play lots. I actually play a few different games. I imagine you're most interested in this. It should go on a little longer. There's even an event after the story that I gotta do still. Come on, spinner, spinner. Sometimes memory-laden objects may be corroded by the black tide. Even if they were rewound, they might become shattered again after a short time, returning to the state before activating the power. Okay, so you got a time limit when that happens. Watch out for moving... Are you fucking kidding me? It fell literally on top of me. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Hats. I throw a hat at you.
Don't ask, just spend. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Should have waited till his turn started. I did that too soon. It essentially shaves a turn off the ability.
Executing attack.
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything
Burns to ashes.
I shall set the sea ablaze!
You need my patience? How do I play at 1x speed?
Let's kick things off with you.
Well, you see, I've never set it to 2x speed.
Better hedge your bet.
Actually, no, to be fair, I do that if I'm grinding.
I will live to fight!
I'll set it to 2x speed if I am, like, farming out new equipment and stuff. Which I hate doing, so...
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good.
I should give you a hint. What, you're immune to falling pillars, you shit?
Alright, I'll call your bet.
Dreams do come true.
Life's like a good brew, my friends.
Indulge yourselves.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Meow.
Initiate cleanup. Time. Detonate.
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! I shall...
Set the seas ablaze.
You've arrived, huh? Step up.
Ow.
Still the same one.
Trying out DPS Lingsha for the first time.
Can't
Huh.
lose this one. The dice have been cast. Bust.
I mean...
Maybe I'll take it all. Rhythm get messed up?
I suppose that shouldn't
Firefly.
not work.
Live to fight! Fight!
That's an interesting setup, because it's very clearly not what she's supposed to do. Ever since Sunday came out, that
Reach the
made her a
end of the
Link
story in
shit.
your own way.
Oh yeah, no. I was thinking, like, I guess Sunday could probably do that. The person I put Sunday with in my head is definitely the General. Oh, you son of a bitch. Who you on as a summon? Yep, that makes sense. Come on. Come on. Come on. I've had enough. Let's take the chest and not in the mood to fight with you today. Feels as if Ornix himself has cast a curtain to eclipse the bright light of my talents. Yesterday, when I left the house, I accidentally exposed my location for the first time ever. Meeting you now, looks like any hope for today being any better is gone too. Honestly, there's something fishy about what went down yesterday. Rumor has it there's been a master thief that's been running recently around, whose reputation seems to be threatening my own. I decided I'd do something big and restore glory to the great name of Zagreus. I racked my brain trying to decide what I should steal to show off my amazing talents. The Dawn device on Kefali's back? I feel like that might be going a little far even for him. I stole that thing ages ago. She's doing 1 mil? Jesus Christ. Just borrowing Kefali's shoulder to house it for the moment. That's pretty great. Never guess it, I am planning to steal the keystone from the main hall of the Council of Elders. Bring that entire hall crashing to the ground. Unfortunately, things didn't go quite as planned. When I opened the window, it let out a squeaking noise. In an instant, 7 or 8 priests surrounded me, cursing me and covering me in ambrosia. They even struck me with brushes made from dromus fur. I was lucky to make it out of there. It was only later that I found out that these rumors of a master thief were just a ploy to lure me into making a move. These old crones get so cunning. That's divine retribution. Hope you never have to experience something like that. I already have, I think. I got a spear through the chest. Talents that I've relied on over the years vanished in an instant. My once perfectly watertight handiwork was suddenly full of holes, like I wasn't even myself. Yeah, I can't even pry a single treasure from your hands. As I am now, I may as well jump into the abyss, swim up to Thanatos, and let them put me out of my misery. You didn't manage to steal it before, either. Never thought that when I was at my most lost, you would offer me words of comfort. Nothing to repay you with, so allow me to reward your kindness with a secret. Council of Elders' main hall doesn't even have a keystone. That reaction of yours is a million times more thrilling than stealing some chest. Take it as a thank you for taking part in this little performance with me. See ya!
Great. The more the better.
Poet set. I really don't see the use of this. Okay, a quantum character who doesn't care about going soon, and who wants more crit rate. Actually, hang on. Not that. Oh, not that. Damn it. I always pick on this thinking it's the one, but it's this one. Wouldn't... Motsia, maybe, actually. Could do stuff with that. No, he's lightning. What am I thinking? Jui? Does she want to go less often? Maybe a character with a lot of counterattacks would want to go less frequently? I don't know. I don't know who that's for.
Is that...
This is where we crash-landed. Kailos and I nearly died when our car was assaulted.
Upon reflection, that was probably Nikador's doing too.
Yeah, it looked like his spear. Yeah, puzzles in this bitch. I'm glad I came over here. Why isn't there a pattern? Feels like we're missing some clues. Could it have something to do with those creation nymphs? Carriage hanging off the wall causes some turmoil within you. Since it's come to this, keep on trailblazing, as they say in classic Xianzhou's crosstalk. Jesus Christ! Or a mountain and a boat will naturally sink when it hits the bridge. Hang on, that didn't sound right. Hey, chill out with the auto-scrolling text, game. No, that didn't work. There's no way I could get him... Aha! I don't need to worry about it, I just need him to do that. There we go. I don't need him to end there, I just need him to be there once. I get more poet gear. I'm guessing I just can't do this because I don't know what the pattern is. I was hoping it was going to be try to make it all black, but I don't think you can with those pieces. Creation nymphs. That dog, shut the fuck up, please. I don't see any symbols in this room that could be it. What is she freaking out about? Okay, this dog is driving me insane. I don't know how much of it you can hear, but I can hear all of it. So I'm gonna go deal with this. I'll be back. And we're back. Sorry. Oh, hey, my assignment's completed while I was out. And achievements, too? Oh, get hit by a memory-laden pillar. Fair enough. Turn to the place where you began trailblazing in Amphorius. Cool. Do I have anyone I should put on instead of Silverwolf? Silverwolf, early on, Silverwolf was kind of ideal for low-level stuff because you could put her on almost any team and she'd let them still break weaknesses, but she kind of fell off not too far into the game. I think Aventurine gets me a lot of use because he's good at letting you do stuff you're not supposed to be able to do yet. Aventurine's really good for clearing story content, because a lot of story content has AoE attacks. And AoE attacks essentially don't work on Aventurine. At least once you've gotten his skills built up enough, which does not take long. Ouch, that hurt. Darn it. How have I been buried again? Quick, dig me up and save me. Ooh, it didn't hit me somehow. Okay, glad I decided to take a step back to do that. Yeah, I did. The dog's quiet now, at least. Ugh. Driving me crazy. Turn off that racket. You're driving me crazy. I meant to turn this, I think. I feel like they shouldn't have to do a second pop-up for that. Damn it. This is the only thing that doesn't reset it when you enter and come back in. This is literally the only one in the game, so I'm going by that instinct of, oh, I don't have to change, it'll change to that one on its own. And then it doesn't.
This temple has been forsaken for so long that we have no way of telling what dangers await us behind this gate. From the way Orynyx spoke to us in the ruins, I won't count on her being cordial toward us.
Wait, your gods have genders? The fuck she call me? Blah, blah,
Venture
blah.
no closer. Keep out. You won't find anything you desire here. save for despair and demise.
Is that you, Orynyx? Forgive me, but if you refuse to help us, then despair and demise will be all that's left on this world.
Klynon raises the stone talisman of Yanis. Sound of heavy mechanisms comes from the temple of... I'll never know what the last word was. 3 fates.
You are not welcome here. You have no right. You'll never pass my challenge.
If you have a challenge, then that implies that I have the right to take the challenge, and by passing it, I would then be allowed in.
Great. At least they're willing to speak to us now, even if they're only making things difficult for us. Push onward, my friends, but watch your step.
This place isn't as I knew it.
The scales of justice. It's my first time seeing it in its full glory.
Is this also a symbol of a certain titan?
Talantin, the second of the 3 titans of fate. They were said to have created the laws that govern our world. Talantin surrendered their core flame, though the Chrysos heir taking over their legacy is nowhere to be found today.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
At least the laws that govern our world are still in place. So that demigod must be performing their duty still, no matter where they are.
Well, physics still work, so we have to assume wherever they are, they're doing their job. Let's not bug them about it.
There's no exit in sight. How do we proceed?
Go fuck yourselves.
Leave. Leave.
Essentially.
Stay away from my sister's property. Leave.
Sister. Yeah, I picked up on that too, Danny.
There are also people who describe the 3 titans of fates to be siblings. I think they mean Talantin's scales.
Let's not fuck with the scales if we don't have to.
Neither of these are paths we can take, and the exit has been concealed from us. Looks like Orynyx is bent on keeping us out. The Tome of Miracles. We'll just have to try our luck with this then.
There's definitely some... Definitely some places that'll light up with it. Miracle!
Hurts. It hurts. So much.
Again, huh?
Does performing a miracle really subject them to that much pain?
Look, the broken scales have been restored to their full form.
No. You cannot. You must not come any closer.
Why?
The scales are as much an entrance as they are a challenge.
Well, challenge accepted. Come and fucking go.
The scales. Are they expecting us to balance it?
I believe so.
Are you alright, Miss Castris?
I'm fine. It's just... I can feel Orynyx's misery.
Being able to understand the Titan's words is as much an affliction as it is a gift. Let's get this over and done with.
Scales of Justice in the map to complete Orynyx's test. Control the hand of Zagreus. Appropriately weighted items available on the map. Place them into the plate on the right side of the scale. Try to solve the puzzle.
There's an abandoned hand of Zagreus here. Let's use it.
Meh. hat.
Don't ask, just spend.
Take your position. It's my turn.
Hoorah.
Watch your head.
Just war.
Initiate cleanup. Time. Detonate.
Like fireflies to a I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes. Live to fight.
Fight to live.
You've arrived, huh?
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
This is more than a battle. I shall
Let the seas ablaze.
Featherhead.
Let's kick things off with you. Nice like a good brute, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Ow.
firefly. Live to fight. Fight to live.
Coach puzzle. Damn it, I needed to go up one of those times. Nope, not that. Fucking, I'm dumb. There we go. Gotta remember, there's not fall damage in this puzzle. And I'm not gonna be punished for going down a long way unless I hit the bottom.
What do you mean, Mr. Dunhong?
This doesn't make sense to me. Ornyx thinks of us as intruders, so isn't it far easier for them to forcibly stop us with their divine powers?
Ornyx, based on my understanding, isn't the kind that resorts to brutality.
One.
Does this mean we've passed the challenge?
Ornyx, we completed your challenge. Can you let us pass now?
Why would you assume it would be that easy? Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
No. Unsatisfactory. You cannot pass.
Looks like this Titan doesn't like to keep their promises. Hamana, 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 hamana.
Another challenge must deter the mortals.
Are they just stalling for time? We don't have the time for games.
Weights in the left weighing pan represent the fate of Amphorius.
Okay.
Find something that weighs more and place it in the right pan. Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
This is a brain teaser.
They seem somewhat fickle, much like a child.
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world. That's a baffling riddle.
There might be other heavy objects in the temple that can be used to achieve balance. Let's try them on the scales. There's another coin. These coins, I think some of them are too well hidden, because I genuinely searched for like 15 minutes on the other one, and I couldn't fucking find the third one anywhere. The hell? Must shoulder the balance of these scales, otherwise it will gradually fall, just like the sun did. Wait, this part of the scale can't actually move? Well, that's hustled me. I know you aspiring puzzle devs probably don't want to hear this, but, hiding something too well is essentially just saying, if you hide something in such a way that most players can't find it, you're gonna ensure that more people find it because they're just gonna look it up when they get frustrated. For example, this third fucking coin. It should be a small detour to find the coins, not scouring every inch of the goddamn plane, because it's for one fucking chest. No movement at all, not the right item.
Obtuse. Blind fools.
They really know how to get under someone's skin. Look, behind that gate. Isn't that the exact same type of weight? If we can use it to balance the scales and add more weight to the pan, we might be able to solve Ornyx's riddle.
My intuition says this won't be that easy, but I suppose we don't have any better solutions at the moment. If that Titan is truly so childlike, maybe they're just playing with us. In that case, let's play along until they're satisfied. Yeah, I wasn't done using the hand game. I don't know if you realize this. It wasn't done. I mean, if I have to leave it somewhere... Congratulations, you hid the third thing so well, I'm gonna look up online where it is, rather than, you know, keep sitting here forever looking for the stupid thing that's probably hidden in a dumb place I'd never guess. So scary and high up here. It shakes so much when it moves. Just a bug. Why'd I have to crawl all the way up to the place like this? It's not like I even have wings.
Is that
Later. What? Yes, I physically see it. Yeah, I'm not stupid, game.
Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way forward.
I'm not fucking blind. I'm playing a video game. Sight is a requirement. I can see that something's in the way. You don't have to stop my progress to inform me of something I'm looking at. Shine at one of multiple selectable areas. Okay. Let's do that one first. Interesting, it permeates object. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that's why I couldn't find the damn thing before. Alright, see, that's a fine puzzle so long as you can see it. Novikov's self-consistency principle. I'll admit that's not a scientific principle I'm familiar with. And as Zagreus, enter the Miracle Orb's illumination radius and stay there for a time. Attempts to explain how time travel could be possible without creating paradoxes. Events that would create paradoxes or change the past are unlikely to occur. Anything a time traveler does in the... Okay, that one. Yeah, that's... Well, that is itself a paradox, but yeah, bootstrap time travel, as the rest of the world calls it. Which is to say, anything you go back in time and do, well, it happened because you went back in time and did it always. Like, time travel is retroactive.
Looks good.
There's no version of time where there wasn't a time traveler, essentially. Good puzzle. Fucking excuse me? Yeah, that works.
Is that all?
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
There, a prophecy tablet. It could be the key to unlocking the way.
Yeah, maybe. Just quick remind you, I have other things I also want to do. Talanton's scale. Oh, Talanton, even the Titans relied on your fairness. You let space and time resonate, ocean and land respect their borders, and night and day alternate. Then the world was saved from the undercurrent of chaos. Get around it.
So that's how it works.
Everything's going well. So far. There are also stone platforms for the Hand of Zagreus all around.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. Again, you don't have to point out really obvious shit to me. You could have just made it a quest marker there. You don't have to record lines for it.
Worked! Now the scales have once again been balanced.
Yeah, but didn't she say something heavier?
Futile attempts. Give up. Give up.
We've played along with you for long enough. It's time you admitted defeat, Oryx.
Let's go and complete their challenge.
Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
And what are you murmuring about
You
now?
think that you've won? Arrogant.
We just have to make the weighing pan on this side drop, right? Let's think about it. Shouldn't be that difficult.
Stand on top of it. You dexterously leap onto the scales tray. Have you thought of gaining some weight? Hey, come on, it was worth a shot.
Come down. Seems like this isn't going to work.
Lance on the bat.
It didn't even move an inch. I've held his flaming lance before, and it's quite heavy. Seems like this isn't
Hey,
going to
that
work.
thing is like 30 pounds when it's like just the handle.
Ornyx is mocking us.
Ah, screw it. Swing the baseball bat hard at the scales tray. Violence. It doesn't budge, and your arm feel numb from the strong recoil. Feels. God damn it.
Mister, are you feeling all right?
Seems like we can't rely on brute force to clear this challenge.
I'm out of ideas.
What did they say, Casterus?
Ornyx is frustrated because we're treating their challenge like a game.
They're the ones who changed the rules like a child. Means we have to find something that literally has more weight than the fate of Amphorius. Sounds like an impossible task. For the people of Amphorius, is there really anything that has more weight than this land? They don't even have the option to flee beyond the sky.
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
No, Lord Finon. There must be some other way. A more comprehensive way. Even if our time is tight.
Well, what's going on? I've got it. Have I got it? Hand me March's camera. Indeed, for the people of Amphorius, the fate of the world is a weight that is far too heavy. Perhaps even the Titan did not expect that. For outsiders like he and I, we still have not yet become fully involved with the fate of this world. From our perspective, there's something even more important than this world, or perhaps even the entire cosmos. And that's the companions that we have traveled with. Yeah, fuck your planet. If this indeed is the case, we will have passed the Titan's challenge.
That was an unexpected solution. Thankfully, we had you two here with us.
I think that even Ornyx himself is surprised that we managed to clear the challenge.
At least they kept their promise and opened the path for an audience.
God damn it. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Really? That's what we're doing. We go around more. There's more treasure here.
Looks good.
Oh. No. I don't want to get into pointless fights. There's like no reward for fighting random enemies. At least at the moment, there's no reward.
Is that all?
Akusaba.
This?
Feels like a cold wave is seeping into the mind, and a hand with countless fingers is churning through my memories. That's fucked up.
Maybe people who have led wonderful lives would enjoy such an intrusion.
Evernight Vale, Ornyx. As the light of the night shines, all things are granted peace. Time flows as they lay dormant. As temporary as the world itself. Chase the light below. What does that mean? All enlightenments in the abyss of fate, Yannisopolis. Obtain the audio record Divine Echo Time.
Ornyx!
Leave. Leave.
Help us, Titan. Help us prevent this world from being ruined by madness.
Yeah.
Refuse. Refuse.
A Titan who still possesses reason, both mysterious and awe-inspiring. Really want to take a photo. I understand such a spectacle is rare to witness. A strange shape.
The Titans all have vastly different physical forms, with some of them even abandoning their physical shell.
I have crossed the myriad passages and been judged by the scales. It has deemed me innocent and granted me fruits. O mighty Ornyx, we plead for your assistance. The madness of Nikador is pushing Amphorius toward the end times. They have abandoned their honor, replicating themselves through crazed means, and are fully intending to destroy the Skyfather and the civilization they protect. Please, reveal to us the past that has been shrouded in fog, and guide us to a way to quench this madness.
Chrysos heirs. Heroes that uphold rage, cruelty, and darkness. Pursuing the cursed prophecy, you've treated my kind as prey. In the name of deliverance, you would seize my core flame and leave me to suffer in endless isolation.
Not until you go fucking insane. It's not why we're here, no.
Leave. Just leave. even if the world will be destroyed as a result. I will not help a group of ruthless butchers.
I see. God Slayers asking their prey for assistance is a hypocritical act indeed.
Little bit, yeah.
Then I can only apologize, as we're running out of time. If we're unable to positively conclude our negotiation, you leave me no choice but to take your core flame and search through the past locked within it.
Phainon.
Castorus, our hesitation is just cruelty to Mighty. How many lives must he have lost already?
Some.
My apologies, Hornix.
He did take a picture like, are you really doing that right now? No.
Wait. Oryx's reaction is a little strange.
Strange in what regard?
Titan, what are you muttering about? I can't make it out clearly. Mother. Mother.
Eh?
Mister, could you please step forward?
Huh?
Oryx seems to be calling out for you. Mother? Mother?
What exactly is going on?
I assure you, I'm not anyone's mother.
Is that you? Is that you? Mother encountered you. She misses you.
Unless... You talking about the Stellaron?
Follow me. Please follow me. I see you. She also misses you. We want to see everything about you.
Is that Titan extending an invitation to Kylus?
I don't understand either. But if this means that Oryx is willing to establish a connection with us, maybe it'll be worth a try.
What's going on here?
Mister, please consider carefully.
I mean, yeah. I don't see an alternative, do you?
Come with me.
Take the journey?
Follow me and
Oh.
join me as we look far into your past.
Who's past? That sounds familiar. It's you again. Where do you want to take me? I see. You want to look into my memories? This is the Express? Is this a memory? That voice again. Let's follow it. Is that me? It's also Himiko and Dan Heng. What memory is this? Sure, it's me being weird about something. Oh good, we're surrounded by only people who they couldn't get voice acting for. Isn't that gonna be fucking fun? Got a decent harvest this time, though we deviated slightly from the script, it's not a big deal. Oh, wait, that's Himiko talking. Why was Dan Heng the one making a pose when Himiko was talking? That's just bad set design. Thanks for your hard work. Very glad you're not hurt. I don't think that's supposed to be Himiko and Danny Boy. Not going to share what's on your mind? Traveling with two quiet people really makes the trip feel a little lonely. I'm hungry. Is this really the only time you'll say something? Come on, dinner is ready. If possible, can we not have beef offal stew for once? Why, you didn't like the taste of home? I dislike the gamey taste of awful. What's going on? Are these really my memories? No recollection of this conversation at all. Himiko and Dan Hong's tone also seem different. What exactly is going on?
Mim. Me mim. Me. Mim. Me mim. Mim.
Yeah, I thought so. And this probably wasn't on the Express either. Kafka. Blade? No, these aren't my memories. There must have been some mistake. What? What the fuck are you You know you used to work with them!
Me mim. 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 Me. Mim. Me mim. Me mim.
Why is the only character voiced the one who doesn't actually speak a language? Another set of non-existent memories. This time Sam's also here. Getting to know myself from a different perspective. Feels a little strange. Ooh. The script turned out— okay, so no one's voiced here. Fine. The script turned out to be extremely dangerous. It's only because of Kylus's quick thinking that we managed to escape. Dancing on the razor's edge all the time. It's only a matter of time before disaster catches up with us, Kafka. I accept your criticism, Sam. Indeed. Because of the script, I failed to consider the possibility of failure. I suppose even Stellaron hunters could use a retreat signal to respond to dire circumstances. There's no time like the present. Why don't we come up with one right now? I'll leave it to you. Blady.
Three of a kind?
Okay, he gets to be voiced. That's the only voice they could get in this entire fucking cutscene? Really? Is it that Look, I understand scheduling conflicts, but this is fucking absurd. That you have only one character in an entire cutscene of like 6 people who's voiced. I guess it's 5 people. It is 6 people, but the other one's fucking mem noises.
2 pair. Ace.
It reeks of Xianzhou. Aren't you afraid you'll be bound by your past?
It's just a passphrase from the past.
Hey, bathwater.
No matter. There won't be a need for us to use it.
First time the Express has felt so unfamiliar. This definitely didn't happen on the Express. I go look in the parlor car. It is killing the vibe of this. There's really nothing they could do at all. I know this is like not even on the dub side, because if it were, then there'd still be— well, no, this isn't on the dubbing side. It is purely on the original side. Because the dub literally can't do anything about it. They have to replace audio files that don't exist. So they can't add the voice in, even though all these people could totally do it for this. It's just the original fucked up this badly. What is going on? Memories obviously don't exist in my mind, but they feel so real that I cannot dispute them. Firefly turns to you, her expression slightly different from the girl you remember. More melancholic, more profound. Kylus, can I help you? Why am I here? What's wrong? You seem very nervous. Don't worry, the dust will eventually settle. Let's go through the script one more time. Script. Non-existent memories begin to cool, frost, then freeze. Freeze? Firefly turns away, ignoring your call. Silverwolf looks up at you, her eyes filled with impatience. Never spoken with her outside of a hologram. Meeting this genius hacker face to face is quite novel.
What's up? I'm in a raid and don't have time for small talk.
How'd I join you guys?
Oh, I've only just joined recently. If you have any questions, can't you just ask Kafka? Anyway, Online games cannot be paused, so if you don't mind...
I'm just worried you'll become addicted. My existent memories begin to cool, frost, then freeze. Looks down, ignoring your call. Lady. He said he'd gut me if I called him that again. Blade's glance brushes over your face, leaving a burning trail. In your limited encounters with him, you've never seen such a calm and logical look in his eyes.
What's wrong?
Why am I with you guys?
Guided by the script, we've assembled here to temporarily accomplish a common goal. That's all. I don't care about anything else. I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't let Kafka down. She sacrificed a lot to keep you here. Furthermore...
Don't leave me hanging. Cool, frost, then freeze. Turns away, ignoring your call. Kafka turns to look at you, her face showing that familiar smile, half cold, half warm. What's the matter, Kylus? Why'd I forget about you? Forget? Did I do something that made you unhappy? We're partners, and I don't want anything to come between us, not even doubt. I think... Kafka? Cool, frost, then freeze. Kafka turns away, ignoring your call. The remembrance is fucking with me, I can tell. His ice is all the remembrance's domain. Which I think is also why March has ice powers. Don't understand, what's the point of all of this? Wait. I can understand what you're saying now? Memories flowing in reverse, pounding. Outside the window. Remember, look outside the window. Skyfather? Fucking course, it is the remembrance. I think it just caught a glimpse of me, too. Hey, look, a new path just like that. You are, I am... Who? Gaze watching, outside cold. You warm. Me like warmth. Can anyone explain any of this shit to me? Confusion, same. Answer, unknown. I finally found it. Precious memory. At long last, I've caught their gaze. Of course, time would be somehow a child of the remembrance in some way. Accompany him, Mem. Kill it? No, I think this is part of my new, kit. He'll make the memories of this world complete once again. He will find... Mother. Okay. The remembrance isn't their mother, but apparently it knows about the remembrance. I can't remember the remembrance's name, just its title. I don't remember most of the Aeon's names. Who is Mother? Mother? Who? Don't remember. Is your name Mem?
Mem. Mem. Mem.
Name? Mine? Don't remember.
Mem.
Mem, address, for now.
Mem.
Travel like. With you together?
Mem.
Memory collected. Pieced together. Complete.
Mem.
Nikador's weakness. Can you help us find it? Ador Neek? Titan?
Mem.
Need memories.
Mem.
Help I can.
Mem.
Then come with me. Take the journey. Shadow in the memory. Ooh. They are your companions? I think so, yeah. Bad people. Troublesome. Help needed.
Mem. Me?
Together, friend? Glad they finally explored this for once. They really gloss
You're
over the fact
finally
that
here, pal.
the Trailblazer doesn't remember being a Stellaron hunter, even though they were for at least some time. Apparently no one ever found out about it, but... because they don't have a wanted poster, but still. I knew you wouldn't miss this, Kylus.
The script says, leave no survivors.
Now that's interesting. Here's the... apparently... if this is a memory, it implies Kylus did used to fight. But how? Picked up the baseball bat on her to space station. The lance, of course, we got on Urillo. The hat back at Penacony, and this new thing we're getting just now. What was Kylus's old weapon? An old way of fighting? Punch ship? I'm glad to have you here, Kylus. This path is anything but smooth. It's marked by flames, scars, malice, and bloodshed. But I guarantee, as long as you stand with the Stellaron Hunters, you will never know the pain of betrayal. Kylus, come, join us on stage. In the script, we're the most brilliant actors on the cosmic stage, and the focus will always be on you. All the bloodshed and cries beyond the screen are merely there to serve as the backdrop for the main characters. Together we will dance against the current until the universe meets the finality. Let's dance.
Let's dance, buddy.
Let's dance.
Let's dance. I don't think I'm gonna be using my hat anymore, so I don't know how...
Why do I have to be the standby support again? So boring.
Oh wow, they actually do give me them as a team. Should be able to summon them this way. I choose you! Need help? Just click here.
Hack successful. Condition recovered.
No, I wanted to...
It's all about that adrenaline rush.
User banned. By DOT...
Stab in position. Executing attack.
You impede me.
Fireflies. I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes!
The fight is set. Make good the loss.
Relax.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. This won't take long.
Live to fight!
Fight to live. Leave it to me.
Stand still.
Baddies, trouble. Oh, did she just friggin' stand punch them all? Alright, may I see my team? Alright, let me figure out how you work, please. Minor ice damage. Skill. Summons the Memo Sprite Mem. If Mem is already on the field, restores Mem's HP and grants Mem charge. Together, Memo Sprite Mem grants Mem charge, that makes Mem deal massive ice damage to all enemies. I don't know what Mem charge is. Every time a certain amount of energy is regenerated by all allies, Mem gains charge. What is charge? Creates a special dimension. Enemies in the dimension cease actions. When entering battle against enemies in the dimension, delays the action of all enemies and deals minor ice damage to all enemies. Again, what the fuck is Mem charge? None of these describe it. You can't just give something a new name and then not explain to me what the hell it means. Okay.
I shall set the sea ablaze! Mem, me!
Okay, Mem has their own ability thing I have to look at to figure out how they work. Baddie's Trouble. Deals minor ice damage that bounces a total of 4 times. Deals minor ice damage to all enemies at the end. Support. Advance the action of one ally and grants Mem support. Additionally, deals true damage after dealing damage. Okay. Friends Together. Increase all allies crit damage. When taking action, automatically attacks. The charge reaches 100%, then immediately takes action, can use a new ability, advance the action of one ally, and deals true damage. When summoned, immediately gains charge. Mem disappears, Trailblazer's action advances.
It's time to clean up.
Take this, System Crash!
Savor it. You're unworthy. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Okay, so Mem has health. Alright.
Fail to send you.
Relax.
Victory, victory. Mighty companions. They disappeared. Disappear temporarily. Memories remain, always. Wait. Farewell. Time there is. Companions, regrets, don't leave. Kafka and Firefly. Who should I bid farewell to? What, you making me pick? Choose a Stellaron hunter in the memory to say goodbye, to bid goodbye. Oh god. Kafka was the entire reason I even installed this game. I'm gonna level with you. But Firefly is my girl. Oh god, I feel like I got to say goodbye to Firefly. I don't feel like Kylos ever got to say goodbye to Kafka. Very little time to stay in the memory. Do you want to leave the chance of bidding goodbye to Kafka? Need time to think about it. There's no time. I need time. I guess Kafka, you're here. Once again, we've completed the script without a hitch. Something happened, you look vulnerable. We haven't met in quite a while. Tell me what's on your mind. You're used to confiding in me by now, aren't you? Seem to have traveled together before. I see. You have lost your past and are feeling very helpless. Blech. Unfortunately, I'm not Destiny's slave and cannot peer into the future. I can neither fill the gaps in your memory nor tell you what we later experienced together. We parted ways and met again once more. That means I'll regain what I lost. Listen to me. Suppose, in that script I haven't yet read, you'll face plenty of danger and end up in dreadful predicaments. You'll probably also experience many wonderful things and find companions who feel like family, even if it's no longer with us, the Stellaron Hunters. You'll also embark on adventures beyond your wildest imagination. After all, you were born for adventure. There's only one thing I want you to always remember. No matter where you go or which corner of the cosmos you may be, you will always be able to find a safe haven by my side. Patience may not be my virtue, but towards you it's something that I will never lack. Time for me to leave, Kafka. Goodbye. When fate places you at a crossroads, make your choice boldly and don't fear regret. Meet yesterday once more. Tread on a brand new path, remembrance. Bans one ally's action allows them to deal true damage. Okay, that's like... It's... Yes, I'm aware I can switch. I don't want to switch. No, I don't want to switch. It's not good. This isn't what I want to switch to. No, go Alright, fine, I'll do it. For God's sake, you literally just had me test out this shit, and you're making me do it again. You're literally not giving me a choice in the matter. Summon Mem. Mem can advance one ally's action. Technique can stop time. So, Remembrance Kylus is the hyper carry character. I choose you.
Inputting commands. Enemy data secure.
Time for the main event.
Activated. Time for good old counter.
I mean, he's not the one who does the hyper carries, obviously, but...
My tempo! Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
I'll contain them. Target specimen sighted. Nami!
Yeah, I don't really gel with this moveset. It's just not my style, really. It should work well here, but it's not like that good. I guess you could. Yeah, you should be able to do a follow-up thing, because you've got one person always leading the follow-ups.
Turn up the volume.
is, I haven't seen Mem take damage yet, so...
Ready to lose yourself?
Can Mem take damage?
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume.
Hey, I'll stick with Harmony for now, because that's what I have built. I could see myself being able to build another team with that, but, like... Yeah. The problem is, I almost always want the Trailblazer on a team I make, but that runs into the very serious problem that for all that shit that wants you to have multiple teams built at once, I can't put the Trailblazer on both teams, even if it's a different path version. And can we stop doing that? Please? I don't want to make a second team. Let me use one team to do the stupid shit. I don't wanna. You're forcing me to do way extra shit to participate in something that doesn't require it for any other reason. How long did I pass out for? Pass out? What are you talking about? You were standing here motionless. No matter how much we shouted, you didn't respond. Hadn't even been a full minute when this creature appeared.
Such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, what a cute little creature. Is it a gift from Ornyx?
Fooly gazed at me. Fooly. Just now.
Fooly? What's that?
Remember those Aeons? Yeah, one of them could probably wipe all planets that have ever existed from the cosmos, if they really wanted to. That's the destruction. Remember the Aeons that I spoke to you about on the way to Alchema? Fooly is one of them and presides over the Path of Remembrance.
Ah, a god from the worlds beyond the sky. A miracle that is hard to see with the naked eye, right?
Probably something like that.
To earn the gaze of an Eon, does that mean?
Mem says they can help us. Titan past foggy. Collect past reappear. They have to recreate the past. Collect the memories of
I
Kremnos.
don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Collect the memories and recreate the past. How can we do that? We don't have much time left.
Anxious, no need. I will teach you. Follow them. We don't have any better ideas right now. They truly are a creation of Fooly, or have some connection to that Aeon. I'm willing to believe they can wield a power greater than Ornyx's miracle. Let's go. We need to follow them.
Ornyx, have you fallen into a slumber?
Take that as a no.
I don't know who the mother that you're referring to is, but...
Like they said, one of the Eons who came from here was the Remembrance.
Thank you for all your
Or,
hard work.
actually, no, they didn't. I'm guessing that is the big reveal, that the third one's the Remembrance.
May your dream be a sweet one.
Is it? I already forget. It's been like a week. I don't remember that cutscene. I wasn't taking notes like I should have been.
Thank goodness we no longer have to ride the Dromus into the city. Thanks for your hard work, Treeby.
No need for formalities at a time like this. I trust you have found a solution?
Yeah, this pink thing.
Simply put, Ornyx refused to help us uncover the past of Castrum Kremnos. But for some reason, they showed interest toward this person. They, through some unknown means, gifted him this pet.
Me?
Het. Mem isn't.
According to Don Hung, This creature is related to a god from beyond the sky. Perhaps they can help us solve the problem.
Ugh.
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. I'll make my way to Kremnos immediately to lend my support to Mighty. As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness, can I leave it to you? I ask this sincerely, from the bottom of my heart.
Be careful, you're not indestructible.
Don't worry about me. Surviving the impossible is my specialty. Mighty and I will be waiting for you on the battlefield.
Let me come too, Finon. I'd rather be on the front lines helping ease the burden.
Thank you. I don't have any reason to refuse. Then, this is where we part ways. Dan Heng and I will head to Castrum Kremnos immediately, while you work on uncovering the secret behind the barbaric god's indestructible body. As for Miss Casterus,
I'll stay with him to ensure his safety.
I'll leave it
okay.
to you. Treeby, could I trouble you once again?
Of course. Just leave the sentry gate to us.
Treeby opens the sentry gate once more, rushing to the rescue of Castrum
Are the only
Kremnos.
ones left? Where should we go to find the lost memories?
Memories smell intense. Tracking found. Past, recreate. Let's just believe in Mem's sense of smell. You're actually a dog? Pet not. Mem believe. Follow friends. What? Do you friggin' mind? Only works on characters with Path of Remembrance. Priest wears crit damage by 12%, whereas Memo Sprite uses an ability on an ally target, increase the damage dealt by all ally targets 8%, lasting for 3 turns. So do all Remembrance characters have a Memo Sprite? Is that how this is gonna work? Yeah.
Me!
Yeah.
Me!
Hey, give me a jump there. Yeah, okay.
Oh, elegant lady. Are you here to listen to Lepos' song? What are you in the mood for? The love stories of the ancient Chrysos heirs, the turbulent era of the Chrysos War, the rise and fall of the seaside states. Lepos has it all.
I wonder if there is a ballad about Nikador's madness, as well as the mystery of Castrum Kremnos vanishing into the fog.
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. There is such a ballad within my collection that is yet to grace the ears of others.
Okay.
Allow me to sing it for you. The war of 1,000 years has drawn to its close, and now the world descends into a long night of chaos. Oh, valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments? Oh God, have you grown weary of your endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny? And how shall you cast off the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity? Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity? And where shall your faithful subjects find their home? Oh, mighty Nikador, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide. But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, will conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos, you'll return once more. Our god, our king, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a grand ritual. Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory.
Mem.
They're done. Memory collected.
Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Akama.
Bard's memory fragment. This memory of Castrum Kremnos comes from a bard who praised the never-ending glory of the Strife Titan. Never-ending is a very strong combination of words for what we're about to do.
Mem!
Cartonus. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos.
Oh, Castorus. Outlander as well.
Ask me.
To Cartonus, what brings you?
Talk like Yoda, you still do.
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details?
Ah, happened it did. Why ask, do you?
To protect Akama.
Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is.
Yeah, but this one's a little special, right?
Outlander, forgive me. Help I cannot.
That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made. Is there another way?
Mem! Me!
Memnos.
Me, Mem!
Help friend. Memory retrieve. See, I've been doing these in side quests, so they really should have cordoned off those side quests until you unlocked this part. Fragments of recollection or memorial residues in the world of Amphorius. Yeah. So instead, I just had these show up and not understand what they were or why no one was questioning them. Summon Mem. Bid farewell my memories that have never been. Bobbing spider's threads. Bid farewell to Kafka. Tread on the path of remembrance. Like the first memory fragment. Oh yeah, and I got a new icon for remembrance. Destruction, preservation, harmony, remembrance.
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were in the same state as when you were with Orynyx.
Grand Craftsman, would it be possible for you to craft a sword vessel that can seal divinity?
Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, there is not. The finest stones in Kremnos give me. The golden blood of Strife Titan find me. The sword vessel I shall craft.
You used to wear a different helmet.
Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment? For a commission of this magnitude, proper compensation must be ensured.
Payment simple. Peace for my people. Mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters for Kremnos. Ever.
You have my word, Grand Craftsman.
Me!
There, done. Memory collected.
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were...
I saw the memory of the Grand Craftsman.
Was it because of this little one? That's incredible.
Sure seems that way.
The ability to look into others' memories sounds like something that could easily be misused. Luckily, you're the one wielding it.
Memory observed. Happiness take.
It's about time you do some exercise.
There seems to be a new show at the Bats. Me, Mem!
Here. Memories, photos, collect.
Is that Damionis? Did Lady Aglaya release him already?
Really shouldn't have. That dude never heard of copyright before.
I've heard some bad things about him. He may have some talent in the arts, but if it weren't for him, you and Don Hong wouldn't have been interrogated by Lady Aglaya. But if Mem thinks he has some valuable memories, we'd better ask him in person.
Valuable memories. Hey, what's up?
Who's that? I'm busy working on a scene. Please don't.
I think you have to make time legally.
Oh, us the esteemed Outlander. How have you been? It hasn't been all that long since we last met.
Oh, you mean when you threatened to kill yourself if we didn't confirm your conspiracy theory? Yeah. You're out already.
Lady Aglaya is quite lenient. She let me go after I made a vow. Rest assured, I'm not foolish enough to make the same mistake twice. And breaking a vow with Lady Aglaya would be like digging my own grave.
And jumping off a cliff wouldn't? You have any memories related to Castrum Kremnos?
Castrum Kremnos? Well, for us unarmed civilians, Nikador's territory is off limits. Even in the past. Oh, no. Wait, I just remembered. I did visit Castrum Kremnos once. Let me find it for you.
You snap a pic? Damionis rummages through his bag. Moments later, he finally finds an unremarkable photo.
Yes, this is the one. I can't believe I still have it.
Yeah, Mem sniffed it out.
Could you tell us the story behind it?
During the final days of the Krasos War, the final festival took place in Castrum Kremnos. However, due to the tense situation, few outsiders were willing to compete. Well, I gathered the courage to go there, but I found the atmosphere of the festival to be quite strange. It felt more like the Kremnoans were preparing for a mysterious ceremony.
How long ago was this?
I snapped a photo outside the city and then
How
left.
old do your people get? Are you a long life species?
Something completely unexpected.
Would you mind giving us the photo? We're trying to piece together clues from that time.
That's not technically untrue.
Oh, sure, take it. Think of it as my way of making it up to you.
Oh, you're gonna know a little more than this.
Me, mem.
Memory collected.
Mem.
Kremnos, go! Help friend. What'd they say?
Mister?
Oh, right, she talks. Time to head to Castrum
Is
Kremnos.
everything in order? If so, we need to meet up with Lords Phynon and Mighty. Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaya again. Do you mind waiting for me, mister?
Do what you gotta do. We complete all preparations and are ready to head to Castrum Kremnos Pass to find a way to break through this deadlock. Thank you. I will also stabilize the political situation in the city. Be prepared to support you from afar. No need to hold yourself back, Cass. Do what you want to do, we'll trust you. May Kefale light our eyes.
Everything's set now. Let's head out, mister.
You always have to report everything to her?
I just don't want to see her disappointed. Lady Aglaya's contributions to Akama deserve more appreciation, but people mostly see her as distant and aloof. We don't have time to talk about this right now. Let's set off. Hopefully, this little one will help us recreate the memories of Castrum Kremnos.
Let's hope.
Me, mem.
Friend trust, go Kremnos. Go Kremnos. Switching to Aglaya's POV. Ooh. In the meantime...
Remember, Aglaya, whether it be the Chrysos heirs or the Council, our positions are entrusted to us by the people of Akuma.
I'm pretty sure Chrysos heirs aren't elected.
Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the Chrysos War and what became of those heroes. If you're not well versed in that history, have her refresh your memory.
Do not be concerned, Elder Kindness. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods. In the new world,
it's probably
no god will
just
stand
a
above humankind.
Greek mythical name they picked, and I don't assume that's supposed to relate to the actual kindness from Greek myth.
I'll hold you to that promise. For now.
Actually, didn't read what she said. Don't be concerned, following guidance, cast down the gods, new world, no god will stand above mankind. Okay.
The pampered little girl has grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned?
Little bit of both.
Times are changing drastically, and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference, Elder Kindness. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please, see yourself out.
Well, I genuinely hope that at the next council meeting, you won't be the one standing in the middle, facing the judgment.
Is that a fucking threat? Sneers and departs.
Aggie, are you all right?
It's nothing more than an empty threat. Much like before. A reflection of their inner fears.
So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face all this alone.
Why apologize? We each have our own responsibilities.
But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad and angry.
Would you like me to slice their throats with golden threads? It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing, and the council will be no more.
What are you talking about? Don't scare us like that, Aggie!
It's fucked up, I like her.
I'm just teasing you.
But if you'd said yes, it wouldn't have been a tease. That means it was never a tease.
I knew you were joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up.
You want to commit treason? No! Ah, but you're smiling. It's unrelated.
However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie.
We find humor in hardship because our humanity still endures.
So, about the infiltration Snowy mentioned earlier, did you find anything?
Maybe.
Don't worry. Even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trivial issue, nothing I can't handle on my own.
Neat.
Do you need to inform the city guards?
That would alarm Akima's citizens. If they learn that the enemy can bypass the Chrysos heirs and infiltrate the city, the situation might spiral out of control.
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treevee. As we discussed earlier, you need to prepare for the Blade of Fury.
We got this. Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel.
Aglaya effulgent thing. And see that last word and I'll never know what it was. Should I? I tell you what, I'm actually gonna call it here. I'm a little worn down today. So we'll call it here, pick this up again on Monday. I stopped the recording for YouTube here. Last time I went over, so I don't mind too much going under for this one. Stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.